Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. Last time, we found ourselves in Arcadia, and spoke to this guy, and we couldn't get on his boat, or whatever that is, a ship-looking thing. So we have to find a way to get on there. He's not interested in money, but he is interested in knowledge, so I assume like a book or scroll or something, and I had a quick look around here. I couldn't see anything, so let's have a look out here again. Maybe I can get something from here. He said the other people like the guards and that don't interest him, so let's just ask around here.
Why have they stuck us
Hey there.
in here?
Conditions in the ghetto aren't bad.
Potions,
Oh, hello.
Things considered.
herbs,
We got
curiously
food and water,
shaped
and there's
cookies,
medicine and
everything a
herbs for
wizard, witch,
Curiously
or
shaped
warlock
cookies.
may require,
Awesome.
using only the finest organic ingredients, elguan bladders, rat tails, dung.
What? I want to speak with you.
Good God, Roper clacks.
At your service, milady. What may I do for... Wait. I know you. Where do I know you from?
Oh.
April. April Ryan.
Oh, well,
How lovely to see you.
say what?
It's been too long, my dear. Too long.
It has.
Yeah, I guess it's been long.
What have you been up to?
This and that.
How lovely. Me? I'm rehabilitated.
Evil wizard? He's an evil wizard?
That's nice, but I don't have time to chat.
Why, of course. You're a busy woman, off to save the world again, hmm?
Not so much, no.
Still, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, just say the word.
Yeah. Dark
I
people.
have a small problem with the dark people. I went and insulted that shadow guide down in Shady Quay,
Whoops.
and now he won't speak with me.
Touchy lot, those dark people. Easily insulted. Back when I was evil, I tried to trap one of them in stone. Not the best idea I've ever had. But they're usually quite pragmatic. All they care about is collecting rare books for that library of theirs. If you have something they want, I'm quite sure they will help you out.
Really?
April...
You trapped him in a calculator? What?
I actually do need some help.
That's great! Anything to assist the woman who turned my life around.
I'm looking for a way to get to the city of the dark people.
Visiting old friends, I take it? Your adventures are the stuff of legends, April Ryan. By the way, did you ever read that pamphlet they published? The one with the amusing drawings? April Rye Bread and the Rod of Joy?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll never forget that illustration where the Dolmari lady takes the Rod of Joy and sticks it right...
Anyway, about the dark people city.
Yes. What do
perverse.
you plan on doing there?
I need to visit their library.
The library, indeed. They are collectors, these dark people. They collect all sorts of knowledge, arcane, forbidden knowledge.
Yeah.
Anyway, as luck would have it, there's a shadow ship docked down in the harbor right now. I'm sure they'll let the famous April Ryan, I'm sure they will give you passage to their city.
That's perfect, thank you.
No, they won't.
What did you say I should do to win over that shadow guide?
Well, I'm no expert on the dark people, but I do know that they collect rare books.
How did you get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
I had to learn advanced trigonometry. After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote my memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to My Wizarding Days by ROPER F. Clax.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It just looked better on the cover. Anyway, as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. A small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clax exists, and that would be mine. I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if you're interested.
Not really, no. Would you be interested in parting with that book of yours?
Oh, I don't know. It's the last remaining copy, you know. All the other copies spontaneously combusted.
I'm aware of that, but I need something to get me passage on that shadow ship down in Shady Quay.
You believe my book would help with that?
Maybe. The Dark People collect books, and yours is quite unique. Isn't that so?
It is. It is.
Wouldn't you consider it an honor to have your first published novel become a part of the greatest library in Arcadia?
I would. I would indeed. Wait, I have it right here. I carry it with me always. There you go. Treat it with care. Don't let it get wet. Don't feed it red meat. And for the love of the balance, do not hold it upside down when there's a full moon.
What?
So never again shall I glance upon the top 10 reasons why you should not build a flying castle on page 42 and smile knowingly.
But think about it. Thousands of people will get to enjoy your unique outlook on life. Your book will be part of something much, much greater.
You're right. Of course, you're right. Go on, take it away, or I shall become emotional, and when a wizard weeps, the whole world weeps with him. Ah, the humanity, the humanity.
Old Town's not a bad place. My friends have all left the city, but I'm staying. I'm not going back into the chaos.
Right, I don't care. I have a book. I can give it to that guy. And that should get me passage on the ship, right? I'm sure it will. Okay, let's go.
You collect books, isn't that right?
We collect all that is written and recorded. Books, scrolls, stones, crystals, history, poetry, journals, stories. From the first word to someday, the last. Until our collection is complete, we will continue to travel, to trade, and to collect.
I guess the last existing copy of a rare book would be pretty important to you.
It would be, unless we already possess it.
You don't. Not this one. Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clax.
I will speak with my brothers at the library. This is a book we do not have. We need it for our library. Will you part with it?
For a price. I need to get to your city.
Show me the book, so that I can see for myself. Very well, human. This book is of value to us. We will grant you passage on our shadow ship.
Thank you. When do we leave?
Very soon. We await only the last deliveries from our suppliers. Step aboard.
Hello. I'm on a boat, bitch. Oh, hello.
You sure you don't want anything to eat? I can order in.
I'm not very hungry. Thanks, though.
All
I
right.
hope she doesn't keep those
Some coffee?
clothes.
Tea?
No, thanks.
I have, whiskey.
I'm fine, Damien. Really.
All right.
I've been living it up in Japan, though. Look at him.
So, what do you think?
I think you shouldn't believe a word of what that man told you. He was trying to get inside your head. There's no proof that anything's happened to Reza.
I hope you're right. If I've come this far and it turns out Reza's...
Stop it. There's nothing to be gained from imagining the worst. He must be very important to you. Reza, I mean.
He is.
Yeah, kinda.
Reza was my best friend for so long, and I was totally in love with him. When that feeling went away, I don't love him any less, but it's different now. I don't know what's going on with me. I've lost faith. Not just in him, in everything. School, my friends, my hobbies, my future, Reza. Nothing seems to matter that much anymore. And that's why, when Reza went missing, I knew I had to go after him. Not just because he's my friend, and not just because I love him, but because if I didn't, then who would I be? What would I be?
Not
I
much.
may not like the Zoe I'm turning into, but I would have hated the Zoe who just abandoned her best friend like that. So, yes, he's very important to me. Of course. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want him to be okay.
So, that man.
The one in the garden. He acted like he's behind the whole thing. Like he controls Wattycorp.
I've heard rumours, but I've never actually believed. I think his name is Alvin Peets.
Peets? The guy who founded Watty?
He'd be several hundred years old, but, in a way, it still makes sense.
How does
It's
any
a
of
sort
that
of
make
urban water
sense?
cooler legend. Whatever happened to Alvin Peets? No one knows. But there are lots of theories. Some say they've heard he's been kept alive by machines, and that he still controls Wattycorp. It's the kind of thing you have a good laugh at.
He wasn't just hooked up to a machine, Damien. He looked like he was a machine. At least partly so. And he was
The
just...
guy looked like Jabba the
evil,
Hutt, for fuck's sake.
sad, pathetic and hateful. He claimed that we were stealing his senses. I think he was actually afraid of me.
From what you told me earlier, it sounds like he's completely dependent on the wire. The static must be scaring the hell out of him. If he needs the wire to see and hear, he's completely lost without it.
I just don't feel safe anymore. He knew who I was. He's been inside Reza's dreams. He has spies everywhere. Cameras, bots.
Don't worry, Zoe. He won't find you
Japanese
here, I
twins.
promise. I'll check around tomorrow, see if I can dig up any information on Pete's. You must be tired. I'm keeping you up.
I'm sorry. I'm just... Yeah, I am quite tired. I guess I should find a hotel and figure out what to do next. Thanks for the clothes, Damien.
Hey, no, there's no need to find a hotel. You can stay here. I mean, if you're comfortable with that. I can sleep on the floor.
Oh, you really don't have to...
I know, but you've been through a lot, and you're helping me out, so the least I can do is let you sleep in my bed. That didn't come out right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Thanks, Damien. If you're okay with me staying here, I will.
Okay, so, let me get the bed ready for you.
That's okay. I can...
Yeah. Well, I guess you can give me a hand.
Okay. Yes. Great.
By the way, if I'm gone when you wake up tomorrow, don't be alarmed. I have to be at the office quite early.
That's okay. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here.
Good. Let me find you a sheet and a cover.
This is it, Apostle. The Empire's greatest achievement east of Sadir. A monument to our might and to our faith.
Even in Sadir, there is nothing that can compare to
my
this.
boy.
Why was it built so tall?
I remember
You're
him.
asking the wrong man. I don't question the infinite wisdom of the Six. I have absolute faith in their decisions.
The,
Of course, as do we all.
The Apostle.
Go right inside,
yeah, that's
Apostle.
it. Yeah, there we go.
The emissary is expecting you.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like time's about up, so I guess I'm just gonna leave it here, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. Bye bye now.